everyone, welcome back to my channel.
Yeah, I'm on my way now.
I'm just getting dressed. I'm halfway there. Put on my jeans, but I haven't put on my shirt yet. I kind of forgot to start the vlog today. It's already 12 o'clock. We're at my grandma's. As you can probably see, this is not my house. I have just been, I had coffee and talked to my grandma for a bit, and then I've been working on my program. I'm actually working on like the pamphlet part of it, and I'm almost done. I just have to like obviously edit it and then add in a couple pages for the last page. I'll show you guys quickly. So I've been working on this all morning. I still have to edit yesterday's vlog, but I probably won't get to that right now. So it's going to be 7 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7. Dang, that's crazy. The #1 fitness for fitness for moms program and be Training by Bry, and then it just kind of goes through the welcome, what to expect continued, and obviously like I have to still change out these pictures, but this is just like the rough draft. I got some good pictures online for the gratitude portion, nutrition advice, and more about the program. So that is basically all going to be given to whoever starts the program. It's kind of like the launch, what you can like refer back to, or if you have any questions, but that's the way. I'm not like saying everything to everyone a million times, like whoever joins the program. So that's been good. Once that's done, all I have to do is finish fine-tuning the actual program, like the workouts, and then film my demos, and it's ready to launch. So I'm really excited about that. I'm just trying to, and then I'll have to figure out film my demos and then film like my ad video. I want to make that very cool and like edited and stuff like that, so it's like a trailer and it's entertaining. And so that's probably going to take me a little bit of time, but I'm like on my way and I'm really excited about it. So that's what I've been doing all morning. It's January 1st, so happy new year everyone. And like I said, I'm just changing, and then I'm going to go to my friend's. Haven't seen her in a while. I'm just gonna say hi. And yeah, so I don't know how much of today like I'm gonna be filming really, just because I'm at my grandma's and I just don't want to like pull out the camera and like make anyone feel like they have to be on camera when they don't want to be. So not that they do or don't, I haven't really asked, but anyways, I don't really know what this video is going to contain, but just stick along, and I'm sure you guys already know because of the title. But yeah, so happy new year, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll see you when I'm like fully ready. Okay, so it's been a little bit later. I went to my friend's, I ate dinner. I was there for a couple of hours, and then we just had dinner, and it's been an eventful day, kind of. I just got to like visit with family and friends, and I'm super happy about that. Trying to edit the video from yesterday, and it's gonna be up late again tonight because it's already 7 o'clock. I recorded some stuff on my phone, and then now my computer won't read my phone, like my phone videos, so I don't know what's going on. But I just want to hop on here and just tell this story of my birth with Malachi, because we are almost at his 1 year, and I think it's time that we tell him. He's down here. I think it's time that we tell them what happened. So he was a month early. I was 36 weeks in a few days, and that morning I actually went into the doctor because I was having some like discharge, and it was kind of thicker. It wasn't bloody. It wasn't like it was my bloody show, but it was thicker, and I was like, I feel like this is something, you know? So because I had already had a scare with preterm labor. If you guys didn't know, I had a scare with preterm labor. I have a video about it. I can link it in the iCard here. But I thought it was like something going on, and so I was just kind of like hypersensitive to my body. And I went in, they checked me, I hadn't changed, I was still only a fingertip dilated. And I was like, what the heck? And she was like, you'll know if you're pregnant, like you don't have to rush anymore, you're safe. The doctor on call told me that. So I was like, okay. And then I went home. I went to brunch with my grandparents, and I was having contractions there actually. And then I went home and they kind of died down. So I started cleaning. I cleaned the whole house, or whole apartment. And then Wayne and I got dinner at did we get Subway? I don't remember what we got actually, because I couldn't have Subway. We got dinner somewhere. We ate out. And we watched a movie because Ari was with my grandparents. She was here. And I was having contractions during that whole movie, and they were getting pretty bad, so I couldn't sit on the couch. I was actually like leaning over our coffee table and just trying to like breathe through them, and I was counting them. They were kind of like sporadic and all over the place, but Wayne kept saying like, do you want to go in? Do you want to go in? And I said, I want to make sure it's actually labor, because I don't want to go in there again and not be having a baby. So then about like maybe, I don't even know, after my I had one more contraction, and then, or maybe two more contractions, and on the third one, I don't know, I had a couple more, and then my last one that I had, I felt this gush, and I was like, and I was still like leaned over on the coffee table, and I thought, oh my gosh, like that's my water breaking. And then I reached down, and it's just all this blood. Like I was like, I like felt myself, and then I looked up, and I was just like, why is there blood? Why is there blood? And then Wayne panicked, and he was like running around the apartment. I'm like, get me a towel. And he got me like a little like hand towel, and I was like, I need more than that, because it was so much blood. And so he got me like a big body towel, and I used that for myself. And then I didn't have any pants on, so I got him to get me some pants. I was in like little boxers, but it was February, so it was cold. It's still winter here. And it was just the very beginning of February actually. And so this was the second, so this was the day that he was born. We didn't call 911 or anything, because we just knew it would take too long, and we could get in our car and be there in like, you know, 4 minutes versus waiting like maybe 10 minutes. So we got in the car, I got in the back seat, and he drove me to the hospital. He ran, there's only one light he had to go through, and he ran it. He ran the red light, and we got there quick. They hooked me up, and I was telling them my pain, and my contractions were pretty bad. They checked me, I was at a 3, and so I was at a 3, and it was the same doctor that was there in the morning, and she was like, I've seen you early today, right? And I said, yes. And she said, yeah, you've definitely progressed since I've seen you. And she said, like, you're in labor, you can have an epidural. And I said, cool, give me an epidural. And then like I was in a lot of pain. My contractions were very painful. They kept checking the fetal monitor, and something wasn't right. I think he was in his heart. I think his heart rate was going down, and they were watching it very closely. And I remember being kind of scared because, you know, the nurses would, every time I had a contraction, the nurses would stare at the monitor. And then I had, you know, always, from the time that I got to the hospital, I always had at least 2 people in my room. And then, you know, they told me that they're gonna send the epidural, the anesthesiologist down, and get me an epidural. And I was like, okay. And then my bleeding kept going. They put like a cloth underneath me. They kept checking me, and then they said, you know what, I think we should do an emergency C-section. And all this is kind of blurry, so I was like, oh my gosh. So they said the baby's heart rate was going down too fast or too much, and they needed to get him out. So I just remember them telling me, sorry, you can't get your epidural. You're actually gonna get a spinal for the surgery, and you can't get that till you're in the like surgery room. And my contractions were really bad. They put a catheter in me, which I was really scared for them to do. Not numbed, because with Ari I was numbed, so they put a catheter in me. I was very scared. They actually had a like OB in training, like she was doing her practicum hours, she did it, and it hurt so bad because she like rammed it weird into my urethra, and it hurt, and I screamed out because it hurt so bad. And then because at that point, like, all dignity's gone. I've already been screaming for my contractions, and like she hurt me, so I was like, ow. And then the other doctor did it, the one that she was shadowing. Then they said they were going to break my water. And then when they broke my water, I think they checked me one more time, and I was like 4.5 centimeters or something like that. But they broke my water without any pain medication. That hurt so bad. Even just thinking about it is like, it was almost a year ago, and it's still a little traumatizing. So they put me in a wheelchair. They put me in a wheelchair, and they wheeled me down to the ER room, but the ER room, or the surgery room, but the surgery people, like the people in the surgery, weren't ready for me. And before they wheeled me to there, actually, they like told me everything that could go wrong in the C-section. I had to sign, like, you know, it's possible that we maybe have to give you a hysterectomy, that when we cut, sometimes we cut too deep and we can cut the baby. Like all these things. And I was just like, and if you know, get pregnant again soon after the C-section, you might like, it'll be mandatory to have a C-section again and within a year or something, and like all these things, like possible death, and like they just tell you all this stuff. And I have really bad anxiety, and I was like, holy crap. So anyways, they wheel me in to the surgery room. They're not ready for me, so I have to sit outside that room holding my catheter, like pee bag, which when I think about this is so crazy. I was holding my pee bag. I had the like IV pole, and I was sitting in a chair, and I was getting contractions because they had just broke my water, and I was getting intense contractions. And then I felt like I was there forever. And then finally they brought me in. I had a really bad cough because I just got over a sickness. They thought it was pneumonia, but I'm pretty sure it was COVID. And yeah, I just was coughing the whole time on the table. Like I felt like I had to cough because it was like a deep, you know, there's fluid in my lungs kind of thing. And it was really scary. And at one point, like, I got really scared, and I had to ask Wayne to pray over me. And then they took the baby out. I got to see him. That was great. And then he was laying on my chest, and then they took him away from me. And I was kind of glad at first that they took him away, because he was on my chest and I just felt like I couldn't breathe. And then like, you know, after a couple minutes of them taking him, I was like, okay, where's my baby? And he actually went to the other room with Wayne while they stitched me up. And then that took forever. I was asking all, like, the surgeon and everything. I'm like, are you guys almost done? Are you guys almost done? And they kept saying 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. And I don't know how long I was sitting on the table. I mean, I'm sure I was there for at least 15 minutes after they took him. And then they wheeled me back in. I was throwing up a lot. They gave me something for like throwing up. I was like, I felt like kind of out of it, a little drunk, like a little high, loopy, but I still could like hold him. I didn't feel like I was gonna drop him or anything. And then yeah, that was my experience. It was crazy. Nothing like I ever would have expected. I didn't think that was gonna happen to me. But yeah, that's my birth story, my emergency C-section. It was very scary, and I don't want another C-section again. Maybe if I knew I was having one and I wasn't sick, like I might do it again, if maybe, but I really want to try to have a natural birth next though, so we'll see. Anyways, so that's the story, our birth story of this little guy who is going to be one soon. He's gonna be one soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry today's vlog was turned into a story time, but I just want to thank everyone for subscribing and watching, and thank you for the new subscribers and the ones that have been watching for a while. I appreciate you guys all so much. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe to follow me and my beautiful family on our journey, and we will be back. I'll see you all next time. Bye.